the main drivers of PCOS and the most common hormonal imbalances is insulin resistance. So what is insulin resistance? So insulin is a hormone which is produced by the pancreas, and its function is to regulate our blood sugar. So when we eat food that's rich in carbohydrates, okay, now carbohydrates are converted into glucose, and this glucose has to be pushed into the cells, and this work is done by the insulin. Okay, so when we eat food that is refined like maida, wheat or white rice, right, so it converts into sugar very quickly. Okay, now to push this sugar into the cells, insulin is needed. Now just imagine, now if you keep feeding during the day, the whole day you're just eating food which is rich in refined food, then you are bothering insulin so many times, right? It will have to keep working to push that sugar into the cells, right? And eventually it will get fatigued. It will say like, I'm not able to do it anymore, right? I'm done with you guys. And this is what insulin resistance is. So there's a lot of sugar fluctuating floating outside, but the insulin is not able to push it into the cells because the receptors are not responding to this insulin anymore. Okay, now what is happening? It's not able to push the glucose into the cells, and that's where the feedback goes to the pancreas, produce more insulin. The work is not getting done, and it again produces more insulin, thinking it will be able to push that glucose into the cells, but again it's not able to do it, and the result is the whole lot of glucose outside, right, not into the cell. There's a whole lot of insulin also outside. So a lot of glucose, a lot of insulin, and the work not happening. And what is contributing to this? Refined carbohydrates, sedentary lifestyle, not moving around, toxins. So toxins, they bind on the receptors where the insulin has to work, and then the insulin is not able to work. Chronic stress. Now all these leading to high glucose, high insulin, and what happens now? A lot of glucose, a lot of sugar in the blood, something has to be done with it, right? So it's converted into fat. What kind of fat? Triglycerides, which is getting deposited on your body. So high insulin leads to insulin resistance, leads to deposition of fat where you don't want. So you start putting on a lot of fat on your belly, on your thighs, on your back, right? And it's difficult to lose this fat. And now on the other hand, your cells are starving. They're dying of hunger because they did not get any food. And you feel tired, you feel hungry, you're weak. You might be eating, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, but then you still feel like, you do not have any energy. Why? Because the cells did not get the food. Your body got it, but it did not reach where it was supposed to do. So what you end up doing, you crave for sugar. You end up eating a lot of, all the sugar refined things that you can think of, cakes, candies. Your body is asking for, you feel like your body is asking for sugar, and you end up doing it, further making the process worse. So this is the vicious cycle of insulin resistance and is the root cause of PCOS and a lot of other hormonal imbalances. So if you want to fix PCOS, you have to fix this insulin resistance. I hope you guys are able to now connect these dots in your life, that why you have been feeling tired, why you've been feeling hungry all the time. So what is happening because of high insulin? More fat deposition, which is making you put on weight, right? More weight, more fat also gets converted into more estrogen, and this estrogen is causing the delay in your cycles. It's causing, it's giving you all those PMS symptoms. Just before the period, you start, have the breast tenderness, or you start feel, your body is bloated. You have a lot of water retention, and you start, feeling a lot of heaviness in your body, a lot of pain, all those starts. These all are because of high estrogen, right? Which is because of high insulin levels. and because of more fat, triglycerides, more fatty conversion, you start developing a fatty liver. It becomes a starting point for diabetes, high cholesterol, and high insulin also gets converted into more androgens, which is the male hormones, and these male hormones make you develop a lot of facial hair, a lot of acne. You start losing a lot of hair, right? So this is how your symptoms are connected to what the root cause is.